Hello everyone, welcome to my class. My name is Teacher Ronald Nyakana and my topic for today is giving directions. So today I would like to teach you how you can give directions and how you can ask for directions in case you don't know where you're going. So first and foremost, I would like to look at the vocabulary that we can use to give or ask for directions. Number one is go straight ahead. Again, go straight ahead. Or you can say go on. So this arrow shows you that you can go straight ahead. Arrow number 2 is the one that is pointing this way. And that one tells you to turn left. Again, turn left. Arrow number 3 is the one that is pointing down. Now the one pointing down is telling you to turn right. So one more time, go straight ahead or on. Number 2 is turn left. And number 3 is turn right. So these are the three words that we are going to use in our lesson for today. Now, before we go on, I want us to first of all look at the prepositions of place. The prepositions of place are very important if we are talking about directions. Now we have different prepositions of place. Number 1 is on. Again, on. For example, if we look at this picture, the ball is on the box. Number 2 is above. Again, above. So if we look at the picture, the ball is above the box. Number 3 is over. Again, over. Now if we look at the picture, we can see that it is over the box. Number 4, in front of. Again, in front of. Now if we look at the box and the ball, we can see that the ball is in front of the box. Number 5, besides or next to. For example, the ball is besides the box. Or we can say the ball is next to the box. Number 6, below. Again, below. So if we look at the picture, we can see that the ball is below the box. Number 7, under. Again, under. For example, it is under the box. Number 8, behind. Again, behind. For example, if we look at this picture, the ball is behind the box. So one more time, on, above, over, in front of, besides, next to, below, under, behind. So let's look at also these ones. Behind, beside, in, under, on. So these are some of the prepositions of place that we are going to use as we are giving our directions. Next, let us proceed and look at other prepositions of place and movement. So these are prepositions of place and movement. So number 1, up, down, out of, in, on, under, over, at, across, along. One more time, up, down. You can see the arrow is pointing down. Out of. So the arrow is pointing out of the box. In. The arrow is pointing in the box. In. The ball is in the box. On. The ball is on the box. Under. The ball is under the box. Over. If we look at the arrow, we can see it is pointing over the box. At. Across. Now, if we look at this arrow, it is pointing across the road. Along. So the arrow is pointing along the road. Let's look at other prepositions of place and movement. The first one is in, on, under, over, behind, between, out, far, in, on, under, over, behind, between, out, far. One more time. In, on, under, over, behind, between, out, far, in, on, under, over, behind, between, out, far. So those are some of the prepositions of place and movement that we are going to use as we are giving our directions for today. Now it's time to practice. Let's practice how we can ask and give directions. Are you ready? Alright. Now let's go ahead and try. Okay, let's look at the map. Let's look at the map. On the map we have bank, police station, store. Then we have the main street. We have the library. Again, library. Now here we have the first street and the second street. Now here we have the post office. Again, post office. Drugstore. Movie theater. School. Restaurant. Then we have the Central Avenue. Again, Central Avenue. Train station. Church. One more time. Bank. Police station. Store. Then we have main street. Library. First street. Post office. School. Drugstore. Movie theater. Restaurant. Then we have the second street and the hospital. Then we have the Central Avenue and the train station. And lastly, church. For example, question number 1. The police station is ta ta ta. The bank and the store. So which is the correct preposition that we have to use? If we look at if we look at the police station and the bank plus the store, we have to say that the police station is between. Again, the police station is between the bank and the store. So if we look at the map again, we can see that the police station is between the bank and the store. Number 2, the drugstore is the police station. So which is the correct preposition of place or movement that we can use? If we look at the picture, we can see the drugstore here and the police station. So which one do you think is the correct preposition of place or preposition of movement? So the correct preposition of place is across from. Now let's read the sentence again. The drugstore is across from the police station. One more time. The drugstore is across from the police station. So if we look at the drugstore, we can see that they are across. Number 3, the school is the restaurant. So let's look at the school and the restaurant. So which is the correct preposition to use? Look at the school and the restaurant. Alright, the correct preposition is next to. Very good. So the school is next to the restaurant. The school is next to the restaurant. Number 4, the train station is the school. So if we look at the train station and the school, which is the correct preposition to use if we look at the school and the train station? The correct preposition is across from. Very good. So the train station is across from the school. You can see they are across. Number 5, the drugstore is the movie theater and the post office. Now let's look at the map. This is the drugstore, this is the movie theater, and this is the post office. So which is the correct preposition that we are supposed to use? The correct preposition is between. So the drugstore is between the movie theater and the post office. Now let's move on to exercise number 2. Now let's look at the picture. Number 1, the house is the car. Let's look at the house and the car. Which is the correct preposition of place to use if we look at the car and the house? So the correct preposition is behind. So the house is behind the car. The house is behind the car. Number 2, the dog is the sun. So let's look at the sun and the dog. Which is the correct preposition of place to use? So the correct preposition of place to use is below. So if we look at the sun and the dog, we can see that the dog is below the sun. Number 3, the tree is to the, if we look at the tree, it is to the of the house. So where is the tree? The tree is to the left of the house. The tree is to the left of the house. Number 4, the car is the house. So where is the car? Where is the car? The car is in front of the house. The car is in front of the house. Number 5. The sun is da. If we look at the sun and the dog, where is the sun? The sun is above the dog. Number 6. The house is da. The dog and the tree. So if we look at the house, the tree, and the dog, where is the house? The house is between the dog and the tree. The house is between the dog and the tree. Number 7. The dog is to da of the house. So where is the dog? Where is the dog? Let's look at the house and the dog. So the dog is to the right of the house. The dog is to the right of the house. So one more time, the house is behind the car. Number 2, the dog is below the sun. Number 3, the tree is to the left of the house. Number 4, the car is in front of the house. Number 5, the sun is above the dog. Number 6, the dog is between the house is between the dog and the house and the tree. One more time. The house is between the dog and the tree. Number 7. The dog is to the right of the house. Alright, let's proceed to our next exercise. Now let's look at the picture. Look at the picture and tell me. Number 1. The cat is the table. Where is the cat? Where is the cat? The cat is under the table. The cat is under the table. Number 2. The vase is the table. So where is the vase? The vase is on the table. The vase is on the table. Number 3. The flowers are, where are the flowers? The vase. So where are the flowers? The flowers are in the vase. So one more time. Number 1, the cat is under the table. Number 2, the vase is on the table. Number 3, the flowers are in the vase. So let's proceed. Let's proceed to our next example. Now example number 1 is the ball and the table. So let's look at the ball. This is the ball and the table. So let's make sentences. Let's make sentences using the words. So let's look at the ball and the table. So where is the ball? The ball is under the table. Sentence number 1, example number 1, the ball is under the table. Okay, number 1, exercise number 1 is basket and table. So let's look at the basket and the table. This is our basket and this is the table. So let's make a sentence using the 2 words. So where is the basket? Where is the basket? I want you to tell me where the basket is. Make a sentence and tell me where the basket is. Number 2 is tree and bicycle. So let's look at the tree and the bicycle. So I want you to make a sentence looking at the tree and the bicycle. Number 3 is cloud and table. So make for me a sentence using the cloud and the table. Number 4 is bicycle and tree. So where is the bicycle? Tell me where is the bicycle using the two words bicycle and tree. Number 5, use the following words dog, the bicycle, and the table. So this is the dog, the bicycle, and the table. So tell me where is the dog and make for me a sentence. Okay? Alright, let's proceed. Now, let's make dialogue. Let's make a dialogue. Are you ready? Alright, so this is A, B, C. Now here we have train station, bank, police station, hotel, bookstore. Then we have First Avenue and Second Avenue. Now we are going to start from here. Now let's make a dialogue. Now we have two people, A and B. Okay, let's start with A. Excuse me. B. Yes. A. How do I get to the post office? So he wants to know how he can get to the post office. So he answers B. Go past the hotel and turn left onto the main street. Go 1 block and turn right. It's across from the train station. Then a response, thank you. So this is the way to the post office. One more time. Excuse me. B. Yes. A. How do I get to the post office? B. Go past the hotel and turn left onto the main street. Go 1 block and turn right. It's across from the train station. Then A. Thank you. Alright, let's move to dialogue number 2. Dialogue number 2, we are starting from here. So we want to know how we can get to the supermarket. A. How do I get to the supermarket? B. It's easy. Turn left at the corner onto Apple Street. Then go 1 block. The supermarket is on the corner of the First Avenue and Apple Street next to the police station. A. Thanks. Okay, let's recite the dialogue one more time. How do I get to the supermarket? B. It's easy. Turn left at the corner onto Apple Street. Go 1 block. The supermarket is on the corner of the First Avenue and Apple Street next to the police station. A. Thanks. Dialogue number 3. Let's practice dialogue number 3. A. Excuse me. How do I get to the restaurant? B. Go straight past the bookstore and the hotel. Turn left onto the main street. It's the second building on the left between the hotel and the bank. One more time. A. Excuse me. How do I get to the restaurant? B. Go straight past the bookstore and the hotel. Turn left onto the main street. It's the second building on the left between the hotel and the bank. A. Thank you. So that is dialogue number 3. I want you to practice it with your friends. Now lastly, I want us to read and answer the questions below. Let us read the following comprehension and answer the questions below. This is our exercise. I want you all to pay attention. Okay, let's read together. Hi Sarah, I'm glad you can come to my party on Friday night. My house is easy to find. From your house, go straight up Broadway to the corner of Broadway and 2nd Avenue. Turn right, go straight 2 blocks and then turn left. It's on the left on the corner of 1st Avenue and Central Avenue. See you on Friday. Now, I want you to tell me, which is Amanda's house? Is it A? Is it B? Is it C? Or is it D? One more time. This is Sarah's house. So I want us to read the direction and then I want you to tell me which one is Amanda's house. Remember, we have 4 houses. House A, B, C, and D. And the streets are, number 1, Broadway Street. Number 2 is State Street. 1st Avenue, 2nd Avenue, Central Street. So one more time, let's read the direction and find which is Amanda's house. I want everyone to tell me which one is Amanda's house. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Hi Sarah, I'm glad you can come to my party on Friday night. My house is easy to find. From your house, go straight up Broadway to the corner of Broadway and 2nd Avenue. Turn right, go straight 2 blocks and then turn left. It's on the left on the corner of the 1st Avenue and Central Street. See you on Friday. So this is our exercise for today. Read the direction and tell me which is Amanda's house. So Amanda's house is C. This is Amanda's house. Alright, thank you all. Have a lovely day. Goodbye once again. My name is Teacher Ronald Nyakana. Goodbye.